Well, good morning. It's not quite 10 o'clock, but that's okay. I'm on a minute early. I just want to make sure everything is connected and it looks to be connected nicely. It's a lovely day in my neck of the woods. The sky is blue. As I look out my window here, I can see the trees are starting to say, summer is passing and fall is coming because there are some red and orange and yellow leaves. Really pretty. I know, I can't even stand it, but I do like the fall. I do like the fall. If there is anyone there, pop on and say hi. Get your cup of coffee or tea or orange juice or water, whatever you want, and join me. Have a little bit more time before, it is 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock right now. So, good morning. It is Fun Friday, Fun Stamping Friday. Hello and welcome to everybody. And if you are there, please give me a little message so I know you are with me. So today, let me show you what we're going to do today. I've got a lot to show you today, a lot to show you. So let me just show you this. Here are the cards that I'm going to show you how we're going to make. Now, note cards, I think note cards are one of the funnest gifts to give people because most everybody writes notes, and it's always nice if you have a nice little note card to write your little message on. So I decided this is what we're going to do. And these are wicked, wicked easy. And not only is it wicked easy, but it's also using your designer paper that you have. You can make some beautiful, easy, simple cards very quickly with your designer paper that you've got stashed away. And I know you've got paper stashed away because after all, we're crafters and we love paper and we could be considered hoarders. But anyway, here we go. These are the two cards that we're going to make. Easy peasy. So let's start with this one right here. So let me take this one out of the way here and let me just show you this. Let me get my little grid paper. Here's my grid paper. If anybody's there, pop on and say hi, please. So I'm going to put it right here. Well, maybe right here if I have enough room. All right, of course, we always start with the base, which is our basic white cardstock, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at the 4 1/4 mark. And then, of course, with our trusty little bone folder, we make this nice crisp fold, easy peasy. Then the next thing is, I'm going to take a layer of mint macaron. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for popping on. It's nice to see you this morning. I'm going to take a layer of mint macaron and I'm going to attach it to a layer of basic black. Now this one is 5 1/4 by 4. This is 5 by 3 3/4. So easy peasy. Let me get this and let me get my little silicone pad so I don't get any adhesive on anything but what I'm supposed to get it on. There. So here's my Kathy, did you have fun yesterday going out looking at a certain item? I'm not going to say what it was because I don't want to tell anybody because it's not my place to tell, but I hope you had fun doing what you were going to do yesterday. Anyway, here we go. So, mint macaron. And mint macaron is a color that I absolutely love because it's such a pretty shade of green. Look at that. And then what I did was I took a piece of the hand-penned Designer Series paper. Isn't this beautiful? These colors are simply gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So this piece is a piece 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to simply add it to my mint macaron layer like this. And I want you to notice that, all of our designer papers most of them are double-sided. Isn't that a pretty background? I'm going to show you a little trick on that in a minute. Okay, so there is my layer. And now I'm going to add this layer to the base of a card. Easy peasy. Very easy. Talk about, you can bang these out in no time at all. And these will make a lovely gift. Put 4 in a box. Good morning, Nancy McDonald. Thank you for popping on this lovely Friday morning. These are going to go in a cello box. I'm going to put 4 in a box. And I am going to wrap it, put a little tag on it, and a little bow, and voila, done deal. All right, now I'm going to take the stamp that says a little note, and this is a photopolymer, so let me put it on here. I popped it out with the tailored tag punch. I popped this white piece of white cardstock out with this, like that, and then I'm going to take my ink, my Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp it. Can you just see? There we go, right like this, like that. Nicely done. Perfect. And again, I'm going to put the cover on this because you know how messy I am. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scrap of the mint macaron and punch out another piece like this. Then what I'm going to do is take my little snipperinis and I am going to cut this in half. Easy like this. Next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of adhesive to the white layer like that. Because what I want to do is I want to back this. I want to back it like this. I'm just going to put it in just like that. Easy, that side, and then I'm going to put this one on like this. How easy is that, huh? There we go. And then I'm going to trim this out just a little tiny bit because it's just not quite even, but that is even now. And I'm going to even this out. There we go. Now I'm going to add a few little dimensionals to this, probably 2, easy, like this. And then take this little paper off and put this on my card. Bring that back in, put this on right here. How pretty is that? And then I'm going to add a little, I'm going to add one of the In Color gems, the Mint Macaron color. And my pick-me-up tool is found, by the way. It wandered off to Rosina's house. She called me. She let me know that she found it, so I'm very excited about that. But anyway, so there's a little gem that I'm going to add to give it a little interest. And then I found some of this beautiful gingham mint macaron ribbon that I've had for a while. Hi, Lisa. Did something change this morning? I didn't end up getting... nothing changed. Oh, that's worrisome that you didn't get a notification and it's usually on my other page. That's weird. I have no idea why that happened. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, anyway, here's the ribbon. I'm going to make a little bow. Notice I work from the spool because I'm cheap. Well, I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. Well, I'm not really frugal. I'm resourceful. How's that? So this way I can just make sure that, well, maybe I am cheap. I don't know. Anyway, I'm putting this on like this. Here we go. A nice little bow. And then when I get it exactly the way I want it, which is looking pretty good right now, like that, like this, I'm going to take my ribbon scissors and I'm going to trim this off. Then I'm going to use my glue dots. Now, what did I do with my glue dots? I had a class last night. You know what? I think they're on my other table. Let me go get them because we're going to put that on like that. How cute is that going to be? What did I do with my glue dots? Oh, here they are. Here are my glue dots. Here we go. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put this on right like that. Take this little, hi Deb, same thing for you. I have no idea. It must be that Facebook issue. I'm so sorry. But anyway, there we go. There is the card. Look at that. Easy peasy. How easy. And look at how pretty. No, I'm glad it's just not you. It must be that Facebook issue that everybody's having problems with. Obviously, I'm having problems if my Goombas didn't get notified that I was live this morning. But anyway, here is this. So now, of course, we have to do the envelope because you can't have a naked envelope as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick here. I have a whole bunch of this Designer Series paper left over, but not necessarily in the exact lengths and widths that I wanted. But I did have these 3 pieces. So what I did was, I had one piece that was 1.5 inch and then another piece that was 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my envelope, I'm going to put my adhesive on my envelope like this. And then I'm going to be a little bit tricky and I'm going to take my first piece and I'm going to put it right up on the fold part, right at the fold. Whoops. There we go, just like that. Then I'm going to put the second one right down at the bottom of the envelope like this, like that. And then I'm going to take this one, and because this is the opposing side of that designer paper, I'm going to put it on like this. So I'm going to add adhesive to this piece. Oh, where's my voice going? There we go. A little adhesive here. And then I'm going to bring this back in, and I'm just going to put it on like this. And then I'm going to take my little snipperinis and trim this out. And look at how pretty that's going to be. A little bit different, because I love envelope flaps. I just think it makes the card really, really pretty, and especially when the person turns it over and they see it, and it's like, oh, look at how pretty this is. It's kind of a sneak peek of what is yet to come on the inside. But there is that. How's that? So there is my card, and there is the envelope. That's that one. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other one. Let me move all this, my little scraps out of the way here. Move that out of the way. And now I'm going to bring you in the Hydrangea Hill card. Isn't this pretty? Now, nice trick. Thank you, Nancy. Yep, you get to use all those little pieces of scrap paper. Now, this paper is retired, but of course I have a ton of it left because I am a paper hoarder, but I do use it. It's not like I don't use it. I do use it. Yes, I know it's a little, you know, sometimes you can just keep it stashed in your closet, and every once in a while you go and look at it. But that's no fun. You got to share it. You got to show people what it is. All right, so this time I used Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight. Now, Misty Moonlight is a color that I haven't given a lot of love to of late, but I am giving love to it now. So here we go. A little bit of this, only because it's a color that is a complement to the Hydrangea Hill Cards designer paper. So let me just put some of this on here, and I'm going to put it on here like this. Isn't that pretty? Now see that Misty Moonlight pops those colors, those hydrangea colors out beautifully. Isn't that lovely? I love it. And then this one. Oops. Okay, need some more adhesive. This is gone. Let me get another adhesive out of my drawer right here. Low on that. Here's another one. And there we go. I'm using up, like I say every single week, I'm using up my old snail, my old fast fuse. There we go. Now I'm going to layer it on the Highland Heather like that. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to layer it on the base of the card. Now, how easy is this? Within 5 minutes, we've made 2 cards, and it would have taken less time if I had stopped talking. But you know I have to talk. All right, so there is that. Isn't that gorgeous? Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the oval punch, the double oval punch. I love this punch. This is really sweet. You get one that's got a scalloped edge, and this is just the plain straight edge. And I stamp these. I'm going to stamp these. Where's my pick thing? Let me bring this back in. And now, normally, if I was doing this, and I will be doing it to make cards for, what did I do with the stamp? Sometimes I just lose my marbles here, folks. What did I do with a little note stamp? Oh, for heaven's sakes, where did it go? Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Got it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stamp this, a little note. Now, normally what I would do is I would do this all in one sitting. I would do all of the stamping and all of the punching at one time because it certainly goes a lot faster. But for the beauty of my class, we're doing it one at a time, and that's totally fine. Okay, so there is this. Obviously, this is a piece that was used before, and I didn't like the way it came out, so I stamped the other side this morning. See, I don't waste anything. All right, we put this on. Then I'm going to add a little gem, and I love these gems. These are iridescent pearls that we had a while ago, and I still have a bunch of these left. So, whoops, here we come. Come here, little one. And I'm going to put this on the top like this. And then I'm going to take some of the Misty Moonlight ribbon, and I'm going to make a little chevron. I'm going to snip when I want my ribbon scissors here. So I take a little piece like this, fold it in half and cut it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of tear tape, just a tiny little bit here, on the back of this, like this. Actually, that is a really big piece. And then I'm going to pull this off like that. And I'm going to take this little piece and just fold it on top of itself because it will make a nice lump of glue, which will be good. And then I'm going to take these and I'm just going to fold them so that I have my little chevron the way I want it. Perfect. And then I'm going to add some dimensionals, and I've got a piece here that is an edge piece, and let me just take that off and put it on like that, and then one more up here because I want it to stick really good. Then I'm going to take the little pieces off. This is nothing new, folks. You're all veteran stampers. You know exactly what I'm doing, but we're doing it together this morning, but just so I can show you how fun and easy this is to make really easy, lovely note cards. And there we go. Here is my little note. Isn't that beautiful? How easy and fast. And then, of course, the envelope has to be decorated. Now, what did I do with the envelope? Oh, where is my other envelope? Oh, for goodness sakes. You know, my ghost has been very busy this morning. Hold on one second. Let me get an envelope over here. You know, I put things out and then they get displaced all the time. And it's because my ghost, my friendly ghost, moves them on me. All right, so here we go. Here is this, once again, a little bit of adhesive. And this time I did have plenty of this designer paper left. Yeah, I could do either side, but I think I'm going to do the hydrangea side because I am so in love with hydrangeas. It's one of my favorite flowers in the whole wide world. They're so beautiful, and there's so many different colors you can get. I love going to the Cape and seeing all the hydrangeas on the Cape. And look at how easy this is. Now, won't these make a nice box set? So, there it is, my friends. Envelope, card, done deal. So these are the cards that we're going to be doing next Monday and Tuesday. Monday evening at 5 o'clock and Tuesday at 10 in the morning. If anybody wants to come, I have plenty of room. I'd love to have you join me for this class. Very easy. You can make as many as you want of each design. Just let me know in advance and I'll have everything prepped for you. So let me just show you something else. Now, changing gears a little bit, I want to show you something that I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks because the new year, it's Halloween and she has to be active. Okay, all right. I have to be active, or we all have to be active. We all have to be active. We're all very busy. But anyway, I'm going to show you. Look at this. This is going to be a calendar, desktop calendar class that I'm going to offer. So this is how it would come. It would be nice and flat. Then when you open it up, what you do is you do this, and it sits on your desk like that. See? Little tripod-ish shape. It comes with Post-it notes. It comes with the 2022 calendar. It comes with this beautiful Mengren pen, and then it's got some designer paper on it. I use this designer paper. This is Expressions in Ink design paper, and then Pale Papaya and Pear Pizzazz cardstock. So, oh, the ghost. Yes, the ghost. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Yes, my ghost is very active all the time, Halloween or not. But anyway, I'm going to be offering this class. I'm going to post this on my newsletter, and I'll do it on my blog as well. So this is upcoming. And then I wanted to show everybody one more time the class that I'm doing on October 23rd, Saturday, October 23rd. I'm going to be doing a Nature's Harvest class, and these are the cards that we're going to make. We're going to make this one, and then this one, and then this one. And I'm going to show you how to use this cork paper. The cork paper is a fun new product that we've got. It's actually a very thin layer of paper, but it looks just like cork. And we're going to make 3 cards. You're going to make these 3 cards. Actually, we're going to make 4 cards, but 3 of them we're going to be using the cork paper. And we're going to back it with Whisper White thick cardstock. I'm going to show you that. But in this class, you're going to get your own package of Tombow. You're going to need Tombow, so we're going to have Tombow. You're going to need a Wink of Stella. You're going to need Shimmery Crystal Effects. Wait a minute, you know what I'm going to do? Let's bring this over. Okay, here we go. There we go. These are the products that you're going to be getting. You're going to get the Tombow. You're going to get A Wink of Stella, Shimmery Crystal Effects. You're going to get your own blends because we're going to be using blends to do a lot of coloring. So we're going to get the Pale Papaya Light and Dark. We're going to get Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark and Old Olive Light and Dark. Now, if you have these, you can choose other colors of blends. But I want people to get used to using the blends. They're a really nice medium to use for coloring. So we're going to use these. You're also going to get 30 of these brushed metallic adhesive back dots. They come in the gold, the copper, and the matte silver. And we're going to be using these on the cards as well. Then you're going to get 1 sheet of the cork paper, which would make 6 cards, which would be part of the 6 cards. And then we're going to do another card that is not using the cork paper, but it's really cute. I just saw it this morning. Now, this is the stamp set that we're going to be using, Nature's Harvest. This is a bundle, and it also comes, if you want, with the framelits that you can get and the dies. Excuse me, sorry, didn't mean to cough. And these are the framelits. Now, if you want to add this on, you can. I'm going to tell you the price of the class, which includes all of these products that you see here, plus these 3 cards with the envelopes, is $53. All of this is $53. And the 4th card. I don't have the 4th card made. I just saw it this morning. I didn't have time to do it, to make it up, but it's really cute. If you want to add on the stamp set with the dies, or just the stamp set, or just the dies, just let me know. I need to know by this Monday, October 11th, if you want to be included in this class for October 23rd. So please let me know. Email me, text me, call me, whatever. Okay, so that's it, my friends. So stay tuned for my upcoming information about my desktop calendar class, which we'll have. These will be fun. This is the cost on this class is going to be $5 for each calendar, which includes your pen, your calendar, and the Post-it note. So this is a $5 class. You can make as many as you want, and I'll have more information on my website about that coming up. Okay, so that's it. Let's see. I just want to make sure I've said everything. Next Friday, we're going to be doing a really pretty Christmas card, which will be available for class on the following week. But right now, we're doing note cards on Monday and Tuesday. I hope you can come. I hope you can join me. And once again, thank you so much. I'm sorry for whatever little persnickety issue happened this morning that people didn't get noticed. You got notification, but I don't know what happened with my other peeps. But anyway, thank you so much for your support. I love you all. Have a great, glorious weekend. Namaste. I'll see you next week. Bye.